let's not keep him waiting. Welcome back to my channel. It's turtduyt here, and today is a day I've been waiting for so long. We're gonna be setting up Stinky's new home. This is the tank behind me. Over the weekend I already went out and bought all the stuff. So here's me being broke part 2. Check out this big piece of driftwood I bought. 40 bucks, man. I could have bought a turtle with this, but it's cool. I kind of like it. But I also bought a fog machine, so yeah, I'm excited. And for those of you guys that are wondering, here is Stinky. He is a mud turtle, just in case you guys are new. And I had to destroy his home, but it'll be fine. It's just gonna be for a few days. And yeah, there he is, just chilling. He is not happy with me, so I don't know if I could grab him, but just for the camera and you guys, there he is. Alright, I'm gonna leave him alone before he bites me. Alright, so right now I'm just making sure I have everything. I'm unboxing all the packages and stuff. Also, here's the board I'm gonna be using for my 3D background. And while I'm at it, I figured I'd give you guys a little rundown on what's gonna happen in this video. So first things first, I'm gonna work on a 3D background. After that, we're gonna make the stand from cement blocks. And then we can design the interior, put the driftwood in, plants and stuff. And of course, last but not least, we're gonna put Stinky in his new home. Alright, so like how I mentioned before, I'm gonna work on a 3D background first. And we're gonna be putting moss on here and also coconut fiber liner. I don't want to hype it up too much since this is my first time making it. All I can say is that this is definitely going to be better than having no background whatsoever. So yeah. Alright, so how this is going to work is that the coconut fiber liner will be underneath the water, and then above the water line will be the moss background. And yeah, I'm going to take the measurements of the board and cut it out to fit the tank. Alright, so I just finished cutting the board. Hopefully it fits, but I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, let's see right now. Oh, there you go. Look how perfect that is. What the heck? And now what I need to do is figure out where the water level is going to be, because that's where I'm going to divide the coconut fiber liner and the moss. Alrighty, so I just finished marking the water level on this board. I'm going to cut up this coconut fiber liner and then glue it on here. And yeah, I'm so excited. Why is this so hard to cut? What the heck? I'm having like the hardest time here. To be honest, it's been like 10 minutes and this is how much I have cut. Like, what the heck am I doing? So here's the moss that I have. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest, but it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna open it, and I'm pretty excited for this because moss just looks cool and just makes your tank look naturalistic. So yeah, check it out. Alright, so I am finally done with this background. Check it out. It's gonna look better in a tank for sure, but man, this took me like 2 or 3 hours. And it's safe to say I never want to do this again. Like, just everything was so tedious. The glue getting stuck to my hands. I also made a big mess I'm gonna have to clean up, or else my parents are gonna kill me. But yeah. Alright, so now that I'm done with the background, I'm gonna glue it onto the back of this tank, which is silicone. Pretty straightforward. It actually turned out pretty good. I didn't think I would be able to make this, but here we are. Alright, so that's gonna do it for day 1. I'm just glad we got this finished, because honestly this background is probably the hardest part of this project. And also, while I was putting the background in here, I forgot to wear gloves.
Bruh.
Literally my whole hand is covered in silicone. Welcome back to day 2, and first things first, what I'm going to do today is decorate the filter. I can't set up the stand yet. I have to wait until my dad comes home, because I don't have anyone to help me move this tank because it's really heavy. But yeah, let's get started with today. Alright, so I'm going to have 2 of these filters, but if we just put it in the tank, it doesn't really fit in with the background. Like, obviously it's just a filter, but I'm really extra. I'm going to wrap it with coconut fiber, just like that brown mat. Check it out, everybody. That's the filter. Very basic, but at the same time it's better than it just being black. It's gonna fit really well with the background. I'm not done yet. I gotta make the lid with the cardboard, but so far looking good. Alright, so I finally finished one of them, And this is easily one of the coolest things I've done. Check it out. So like when the water comes out, it looks like it's coming out of some kind of cave. I don't know. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but it just looks so cool. I'm gonna put it in a tank right now so you guys can see what it would look like with the background. But yeah, I'm gonna finish the other one. That's gonna be in this corner. Alright, so for the cheap DIY stand, let me give you guys a quick rundown on how that's gonna work. First, we're gonna have a piece of wood underneath, and then we're gonna have the stacks of blocks on top of that. And lastly, we're gonna have another piece of wood on top of that. And that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. And of course, we can put the tank on top. Alright, I just finished the stand. And it honestly doesn't even look that bad. You can't beat it for the price. If you guys are broke like me, I recommend you just do this. All you need is some plywood and some cinder blocks, which are really cheap. Alright, so now that we finally have the tank on the stand, we can finally get to the fun part, which is decorating the inside. I'm first gonna put the driftwood in. I kind of like it like this, where the wood's hanging out of this tank. What you guys will see right now. Welcome back to the third and final day. I'm not gonna talk much, let's get right into it. First things first, I'm gonna be putting some sand in right now. Alright, the sand is now in the tank, and I wanted to add some more, but I ran out. Stinky, my mud turtle, really likes to dig, but we got a few inches of sand, and I think that should be pretty good. And now that we have the sand in the tank, I'm also gonna just put the filters in place to see where I want them to be. And I have 2 filters in here, 1 for each corner, just like this. And now we can of course put in the plants. These are fake, by the way. I thought about putting live plants, but Stinky does happen to eat them. But honestly, I might as well do it in a future vlog because, let's be honest, this looks pretty whack. But for the sake of this video, since I already have it with me, I'm just gonna put it in the tank. And now that we have the basic scape done, we can finally add in some water. Alright, we're done putting in the water, and what did I tell you guys? The background definitely looks better with the water in. And don't worry about the water being cloudy, it's completely normal for a new tank, especially with a sand substrate. Here's a better look at it. Look how nice that is. The basking area is going to be right here, which is literally perfect for him. We're going to put the lights on soon, and of course turn on the filters. Alright, so here's like the vines I plan on using. I'm just gonna put it on the background and have some of it hanging outside the tank, if that makes any sense. And then here are the floating plants that I'm gonna put in this tank. Yeah, it's gonna make this tank so much cooler. Alright, it's safe to say that this tank looks awesome, but we have one more item that's gonna take it to the next level, and that is this fog machine. Alright, here it is. It's really small. As you can see, it's just this thing. Alright, so I just put it in right now, and that's by far the coolest thing I've ever bought. So I hit the fog machine somewhere around there, and check out the mist that it's making. Like, what? That looks so cool. Before I add Stinky, I'm thinking I'm gonna add a tree right next to this tank, just for the sake of this video. Alright, so for the moment we all been waiting for. Stinky, it's time to go to your new home. He's probably not happy with me, as you can see. Say hello to them. Alright, let's not keep him waiting. I'm gonna put him on top of this wood, and I know he's gonna take off. He's just chilling. I think he's just in shock right now, to be honest. Come on, buddy, go down. He's actually much bigger than I thought, but thankfully he can fit that basking platform. He's just staring at me. It's like, what the? Oh, he's moving his head. There he goes. So I ended up cleaning the water. I wanted to get better footage for you guys because the water was getting hella brown and dirty. I also moved the fog machine to that little corner. And yeah, check it out. And we got Stinky over here. Now you guys can see him much better. And man, he made a mess over here. So he already found himself his favorite spot, which is under that filter. And he was digging, kicking up the sand. There he is. He's doing it again. He's digging. Let me go over here. Come on, dude. Stop. It's day one and he's already making a mess over here. But, oh, there he is sticking out his head. I'm not sure you guys can see, but what's up, dude? Alright, so that's gonna do for Stinky's new home. Hopefully that was worth the wait. For me, it definitely was. And I'm also really glad I added the fog machine. If you guys did enjoy, I would really appreciate it if you guys give this video a thumbs up. And speaking on growing my channel, I made a deal with my brother if I hit 5K, which is kind of too early to be talking about that since I'm barely at 1K. But yeah, if I hit 5K, he's gonna get me a Razorback musk turtle. And yeah, I'm really excited if we ever get there. And that's pretty much it. Look out for my next vlogs. We're gonna be getting some fish in here and stuff. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, stay totally awesome. Uh oh.